All right, everybody, this is Cycle 2, Week 23 and 24, Hands-on Science. What we are going to do is build egg protectors. So there are just a couple things I'm going to go over. The first thing is your guide. This is important. It's always important because this is your curriculum that you are choosing to do with your kids. So it's important you look through this book all the time, but it's even more crucial now because we are not able to meet in community on Mondays. So I want you to find the egg protector week, and that is page 199, and it even continues to page 200 for week 24. So this is the first thing I want to bring attention to. And while we're here, I do want to bring to light the purpose of this project. It is not to build the best egg protector. If that was the case, I would have failed, and that's okay. But the goal is, and if you look at page 199, about halfway down that paragraph under attending, it says, the goal is not for every student to design and build the same egg protector. There's not a step-by-step process here of how to build the egg protector, but for every student to have an opportunity to think through the process of building an egg protector and to work as a team. Now, each child in Foundations will have their own materials, but you are working together as a team, as a family team. You and mom, or you and dad, or you and your siblings, or you and mom and dad, or the entire family. You're working as a team and thinking through the process of how to build one. There's also a naming section and an expressing section. Now, it's really important every time we start a hands-on science activity, or anything really, we want to first think through what are some things I already know. So parents, you're going to be probing your kids with, well, what do we know about gravity? What do we know about force? What do we know? That's my dog, sorry. What do we know about eggs and sticks and how strong each of those things are? What do we know about insulation and protection, which is what your paper towels or napkins will be? So you're kind of thinking through all of that. Hold on. Ranger, come here. Then you are going to talk about, well, what are some things that I want to learn about? I want to know more about gravity and force. I want to learn more about what makes the shell of an egg hard. How is it able to break so easily? You know, those are some interesting things to learn. So you're going to kind of build a list of questions in your mind of things that you want to learn about through this project. That is the goal of this. It is not to build the perfect egg protector and for your egg not to break. Although that would be nice, that is not the goal. So this is important. You do have a list of your materials in here and kind of what you're doing through this project. Then you will get your bag out. Everyone should have one of these, and it has your name and then the number of how many kids I put supplies in here for, and that's how many kids are in Foundations. So I have 2. So I will have in here 2 packs of sticks and then a bunch of rubber bands. So on your material list, in your book and on here, it will have 50 craft sticks. You are limited in your craft sticks. In order to do this project and do it fair across the board, and to have limitations, it's okay to have limitations. In life, there are limitations. Sometimes you have to work within the boundaries that you've been given or the supplies that you've been given. So you are limited with sticks. Then it says rubber bands. You are not limited on rubber bands. I have put more than 10 for each child in the bag. However, if you have more at home, you are allowed to use them. Then you also have napkin or paper towels, which are not included, and the egg that's not included. So you are limited for your napkins and paper towels. You can use either, but you are limited to 12. So I would only be able to pull 12 of these off. Or if I had napkins, I would only be able to use 12 napkins. You are not allowed to use any other supplies. And I know that's so tricky because we have creative kids who think, well, I could use this or this. You are not allowed to use any other supplies. You are going to have to build something to protect an egg with the supplies that you are allotted. So then you get to start thinking through the process of building, and then you get to start building. Now, I have built two here. Neither one are great. One is more of a tent type protector, and one is more of like a pyramid type protector. You do want to make sure as you're building that you have the ability to get your egg in. So for example, if you built this like airtight and then you go to put your egg in, you're like, well, stink, I don't know how to get my egg in here. Then you're in trouble. You have to be able to have a way. So like here, I am able to move, I don't know if you can see this. I'm able to move my little door over. I've got two here to be able to get the egg in and out. See, I've got an egg in here. But when I'm done, then I can just slide it back over. So you don't have to do it exactly like that, but you do need to have a way to get the egg in. So you're gonna build, and if you have, let's say, a plastic Easter egg at home or something that won't be messy if it breaks, you might want to build and test it with that first. And then come back to the table and say, okay, well, my plastic Easter egg broke, so something on here needs to be fixed. And you can tweak things and change things. When you're totally done and you feel confident in what you've built, then you're gonna put your real egg in here. You want to find a high place that you can drop it that's safe and that your parents approve of. There are different places inside you could do. I'm not sure parents would love that, but you could drop it off like a second floor loft or stand on a chair. I think my kids are probably gonna go outside to the play set, and we'll have them climb up in the play set and drop it down. Your egg will probably break. That's okay. I don't want anyone to panic. First of all, you have more eggs probably in your fridge that you would be able to use. But second of all, it is completely okay if it breaks. Most do. The idea, again, was not to make the perfect egg protector, but the idea was to be able to reason through and process how to build one. So then you'll test. And that's basically it. I want you guys to have fun with this. I want you to try different structures. Again, not everyone's will look the same, and that's completely okay. You guys are going to be able to get creative within those boundaries that are given to you, which is the 50 craft sticks, 12 napkins, and then an unlimited amount of rubber bands. Nothing else. And I want you to have fun. I want to see these. So if you even post on YouTube and let me know what it is, I can find it and link it to our channel. Or you can send it in the email thread that we have going on. Your tutors may even want to do something within just your class. So that